Safety behaviors, helpful or hurtful. Safety behaviors are coping responses that temporarily cause a person with anxiety to feel more comfortable. The belief is that if I just play it safe, then I won't feel anxiety or be overwhelmed by my phobias, which are very unpleasant. Take panic attacks, for example. If you ever had one, you know how terrible they can be. You feel shortness of breath, your heart races, and you want someone to take you to the hospital because you fear you will die. It is so bad. People who have panic attacks want to avoid them or anything associated with them because they are so distressing. They will avoid activities that were associated with the previous panic attacks, even to the point of not eating, sleeping, or going out in public. This will provide temporary relief from the feelings of anxiety, but will create other health and social problems that will increase the power of the attack instead of decreasing it. Now, they have a fear of the fear that actually reinforces the power of the panic and can actually trigger more attacks. It feels counterintuitive to practice the thing you fear, but the only way to stop the panic attack or any form of severe anxiety is to face the fear. This is called gradual exposure treatment. The more you expose yourself to the source and symptoms of the anxiety and teach yourselves to manage them, the more power you will have over the anxiety. You are teaching your brain that avoiding and compulsive activities do not really keep me safe. I am only safe when I overcome and find my freedom from anxiety. Using the exposure treatment handout following this video, you can list the things that cause you fear, like a phobia, or the specifics of the panic attack, and then rank them on a scale of 0 to 10 for how disturbing it is. Try to break it down to the most fearful, anxious to the least. You will expose yourself to the safest or lowest ranked disturbance, practicing the tools listed throughout the Freedom from Anxiety program. Once that low-level fear is managed, you will move on to the next. If this is difficult, you may need the assistance of a trained professional. In addition, it's also a good idea to see your physician to rule out any possible medical issues that might actually be causing the anxiety and panic. More tools to instill a physiological sense of safety are listed here in the chapter on neuroresilience. Staying grounded, learning to breathe, and calming the hyper-aroused nervous system may be necessary to help you tolerate the exposure methods listed above. The point again is that our brains will use anxiety to prevent us from feeling unsafe and potentially life-threatening situations. This is an important survival mechanism and one we need to pay attention to, but the brain will tend to overprotect and send us false alarms or push us into extreme avoidance behaviors that cause more hurt than they help.